Dead Island is an all-inclusive action RPG zombie horror survival experience. It takes place on the island resort of Banoi, someplace close to Papua New Guinea, and a zombie virus outbreak has occurred. Everything's gone to hell, and for whatever reason, you're immune to this zombie virus, and it's up to you to survive and see what the heck's going on. Like you mentioned, at first glance, it's a first-person shooter type of title where you got a gun, you're going after zombies, you're trying to protect yourself. But there are a lot of game features that really distinguish this experience from other experiences that you might have had in the past. There's a really strong role-playing game element to it. So, for example, all the weapons you pick up, they have different statistics attached to them. One really cool statistic that I like is the reach element for each title. So if you pick up an ore, its reach stat will be higher, so you'll be able to get out and attack zombies from a little further away. If you're wielding a knife, its reach stat will be a lot shorter, so you'll have to really get in close and use that to attack them. But these statistics, they change depending on where and what you're picking up off the ground. You can upgrade these weapons, enhance them, combine them, craft new ones, and all these different weapons will have their own statistics that you want to really pay attention to as you play through the game. Beyond that, all the enemies that you come across, they all have individual character levels attached to them. So at the beginning of the game, you'll come across a level 1, 2, 3 zombie. As you progress through the title, you'll all come across a level 16, 17, and higher zombie. So like I mentioned at the beginning, there's a very strong role-playing game element to this. Beyond that, the gameplay itself, rather than standing back and shooting zombies with a weapon, a gun of some sort, you start off the game with only the weapons at hand that you would find in an island resort. Butcher knives, oars, baseball bats, things of recreational value, things that you would expect to find yourself with and having available on an island resort. And that really sets up the game for a very strong melee type of action game experience that you normally wouldn't find with other zombie games. So these zombies that you're coming across, they're not far away, they're in your face, they're trying to get you, you gotta fight them back, and you see exactly what happens when you attack them with the weapons that you have at hand. There is a large survivor population on this island, despite the zombie apocalypse, which sets up a whole lot of different interesting scenarios. So each one of these characters has some sort of backstory to them, actually. So as you talk to them, they'll give you missions. They'll ask you to go find something for them they've left behind, or go find a person that they really miss and they really want to find out what happened to. You have this large community of non-player characters that you're interacting with, getting missions or requests from that you could ignore or you could take on and help them out with. Beyond that, like I mentioned, each character has a sort of an interesting backstory to them. So you'll find guys who are basically just broken down trying to survive. You'll find guys who are trying to take advantage of the situation or selling goods to you. But if you listen in closely, you'll see what they're hoping to achieve after the game. The multiplayer experience is very robust in this title. It's drop in, drop out. Your friends can join you whenever they want to. The way the game is set up really facilitates that. Like I mentioned before, it's mission-based. So there are missions that progress the story. There are side missions that, again, you can choose to take on or not take off. And depending on which mission you take on, you might want help from your buddies to help you out with that particular mission. Or you might just want to go out and kill zombies with your buddies, and you can have them join you there. But again, because of the very unique combat system, the fact that it's melee-based and that your zombies are in your face and you're seeing limbs getting chopped off or brains getting bashed in, the tension level is really multiplied as you play with guys. The fact that there is this visceral experience as you're playing through the game is really multiplied by the multiplayer experience when you choose to get on. The entire game is campaign-based, so the multiplayer is all cooperative. Dead Island will be out on September 6, 2011 for PC, Xbox 360, and PS3.